What's up? It's slime time. It's October, and you're on the franchise. Well, you're not on it, but you're listening to it. I'll tell you what. It's
You're with
spooky
us.
season. I know it's here. I saw Spirit Halloween open across the street, and I already ate a whole bag or box. I don't know what you say of those Oreos that are just they taste exactly like Oreos, but the filling is orange.
What are those? What would you call that? A carton?
A carton, perhaps.
I don't know.
Yeah, not really a bag or a box. Get back to me on that in the
They call them
comments.
sleeves, like the
Yep.
whole the little section, like a
Yeah,
sleeve of Oreos.
I ate three sleeves.
Three whole sleeves yourself, or did your girlfriend help you at all?
Oh, she had a few.
The orange ones are pretty good. They're not as good as the original. I don't know if it's a mental block.
It's definitely a mental block. This is like what you're ranking the M&Ms.
I do rank the M&Ms, but there are a difference in the Hershey's bar versus the Hershey's Kiss.
Well, yes, agreed.
So maybe there was a difference in the yellow or the orange versus the white. I don't know.
You
I
prefer a white cream.
You know what I don't like is
I'll tell you who doesn't like a white cream, the blind man.
he loves it.
He did not enjoy being basted with a white cream.
But he loves to use it on others.
That's true.
So in
Well,
total he probably
I
likes
don't
it.
know that he really takes pleasure in it. It's a means to an end.
Well, he has to create it. He probably gets pleasure make getting it, right?
No, the way the blind man is, I picture him jerking off into a cup
Miserable.
like angry, like, oh, I gotta fucking do this right now. Fuck.
Yeah. What does he
Yeah.
watch?
Um,
Or just thinks about
just like
something?
home movies about of his daughter.
Or like Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Nah, I mean, it's probably like
Home
well,
videos
it's
of
like
his daughter?
that's really all he seems to watch. But maybe war movies. Maybe he's watching like Black Hawk Down. Remembers what it was like in Iraq.
Casualties of War.
That's
Right, big
that's
fan of that one.
Vietnam. I would think they're
Oh,
more desert based. He's
okay.
watching the Hurt Locker.
That did come out a fair.
Mm-hmm.
I like
What do you
this. He just
think?
yeah, he watches war movies. That's fine.
Yeah, Three Kings.
Or just comedies. Step Brothers.
What's you think he's jerking off to Step
He
Brothers?
might. I don't know.
I can see the blind man being like into Mary Steenburgen.
Isn't everyone? If
Yeah,
you're listening and you don't have a thing for Mary Steenburgen, you must not know who she is.
that's a good point, man.
Because if you looked at her, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, I definitely have a thing for her."
Yeah, you'd be frustrated. And forget it. If you just hear her voice, she's got a voice that'll give you a thing. And
Mm-hmm.
Ted Danson, he gets to experience it every day.
Yep. Till
Shout
he's
out to
dead.
Ted. Yeah. Well,
When did they meet?
been a long time. I mean, like I remember they were on a sitcom together called Ink in like 1996, and they were already married for a few years at that point.
Wow. Ink.
Yeah, Ink. They like worked at a magazine or a newspaper or something.
Okay. Now all the ink shows are tattoo based.
Oh, that's
You hear
true.
ink, it's all tattoos.
Ink
Masters of ink.
Master.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Ink Masters. My bad.
I watched Ink Master. Oh, didn't we do a season of Ink Master for?
I can't remember. We
I
did,
think we
yes.
did
We
for
did,
Comp
yes.
Beasts.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I remember talking about how weird it was that they called them human canvases.
Weird or cool? I like that.
A little weird. I don't
Also,
know.
that show was weird because there were clearly like three people who were going to win, and then everyone else was just there because they were like a fun character, you know? But there were really only three contenders that season. It was weird.
Yeah, but we watched like the first season. I watched some later seasons of Ink Master where the competition was a little better.
Good.
Yeah, yeah. Logan,
Mm-hmm.
what have you done that's Halloweeny so far?
Watched some scary movies.
That's it, huh?
I mean,
You're wearing
yeah.
a nice autumn colored shirt.
I mean, it's like red, white, and blue, but it
Oh
was a little
yeah,
chilly. I guess that's what I've been doing. I've been walking in the chilly air.
yeah. It's not cold here yet. It's still just
It started like 2 days ago, getting a little. It was like 40 degrees overnight. That's too cold.
Down in Bama.
That's right.
Yeah.
You ever seen
The
snow in Las Vegas?
No. It
Would you
did.
think that it snows in Alabama? Because it does.
I would think it does. Yeah.
Okay.
It thunderstormed here a few days ago, and that was nice. It was like we never get any
Oh,
weather, so
thunder. You always think of that
I
Matt
I got
Imagine
news for you.
Dragons?
Yeah,
Okay.
I never think of that song.
Uh
The only
I
time
do
I
when I
ever
hear the
think
word
the
thunder.
only I don't. The only time I ever think about that song is maybe twice a year. You'll reference it on this podcast.
I'll stop. I'm sorry that I do that.
It's not that often, but it comes up sometimes.
When you say the word thunder, it gets me.
I'm bracing myself today. You won't be able to shut up about 13 reasons why.
No, we had the mom on last week. I didn't do it.
Really?
Hmm.
Oh, Kate Walsh, right.
Hmm.
All right. Logan, we're talking about Don't Breathe today.
We've also talked about him before. He was in Scream 5.
That's just called Scream, as
I
far as
had to
I'm concerned.
specify though for the people or you if you didn't know.
No, I know.
But he was in one of the Screams.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Scream.
continue.
He was in Scream.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll tell you what. Don't Breathe is what we're covering today. We've talked about these fellas on the podcast before: Fede Alvarez and Rodo Sayagues. All right, so
Well, you
have you not?
I mean, what have we done? I was thinking about
Oh,
Evil Dead, which I wasn't here
yeah,
for when you
Henry was
shit
here
all
for
over.
that. What? I think Henry liked it a little bit. His Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Anyway, but Fede Alvarez is from Uruguay. You know,
Uruguay.
that's yeah, I guess that's a place you'll forget exists, and then you'll hear someone's from there, and you'll be like, "All right, Uruguay."
Fair.
Yeah. Um, and I'll tell you what, Evil Dead was his first movie. That he just started out of the gate with an Evil
That's
Dead
like Sam
remake.
Raimi.
Yeah,
They're the same guy.
I was reading that "Don't Breathe" is the idea was let's do a complete subversion of what people expect of me from Evil Dead now. So instead of a franchise, it's an original picture. Okay. Instead of supernatural, it's a grounded menace.
Hmm.
Okay. Instead of, uh, I don't know.
Instead of
instead of,
Necronomicons, it's a blind man.
yeah, instead of being like insanely gory and shit, it's more tense.
It's a perfect way to go.
Yeah. Yeah. And I wish he'd stayed in this vein because,
Well, then, well,
what?
shouldn't he keep doing different stuff?
I think you should still keep doing originals, but this guy, I mean, this is the only original he's ever fucking made.
Yeah, no, originals, but I thought you meant keep doing more like claustrophobic type stuff. What did he do after this? I
Right?
feel like he didn't keep up. I feel like I wanted more.
Yeah. After this one, he did the girl with the spider's web or something. It was like a fourth girl with the dragon tattoo movie that people pretty much just ignored. And
That's canon though. If when we do that, we'll cover that.
yes, yes.
Cool.
And
We should do
then
that.
I would love to.
Good.
She sticks a dildo up a guy's ass and that. And then that's really all I remember about it.
In that
But
one,
no, in the first one. But I'll tell you what, then he did he was like gonna make this Don't Breathe 2.
mm,
But
Rodo
yeah,
Sayagas.
it got delayed for COVID, so his co-writer wrote it and then he ended up making that new Alien movie.
Oh
And
yes,
yeah, and I'll tell you what, if you watch FX's Alien Earth,
which I've started.
it makes that movie look like a piece of shit.
Hmm. Get away from her, you bitch.
Yeah,
Remember when they said that?
I
That
do.
was awesome.
I mean, that is
He's a good
crazy,
director,
man.
though. I do think he's a very talented director.
I think Fede Alvarez is interesting, and I'll keep seeing his movies. I think he's a worthwhile filmmaker for sure. But I mean, you watch that new Alien show on FX. It's like it makes the movie look like the work of a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It- yeah. Fine. Fine enough.
All right. This movie, Evil, not Evil Dead. We're talking about Don't Breathe today.
They do. I have the Blu-ray, and on the
Mhm.
cup of the first movie of Don't Breathe one, and on the cover, it's not false advertising, but it's a
It is
little
false advertising. I know what you're about to say. Go ahead.
okay, but it's a little bit misleading. But it's like from the creators or creator or creators of the Evil Dead.
Yeah, yeah. See, they're able to get away with that because Fede directed the Evil Dead remake, and Sam Raimi's got a producer credit on this. All
Hmm.
right. So they would have had to go with from the director of Evil Dead. Okay. Which would already be misleading if you ask me.
Hmm.
But they were
But it
able to
has the
say
logo
creator.
on the thing. It has like the Evil Dead logo, not the Evil Dead, but Evil Dead, the
Mm,
from the movie's logo.
that's
So
clever.
yeah, they
That's some
they get
smart
away with it. You
advertising.
can't take them to court and sue them, but it's you can see what they're trying to do.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a
Good for
mislead.
them.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right. Anyway, Don't Breathe. This bad boy came out August 26th, 2016. It wasn't
Wow.
on my radar. I saw it after it had gotten some positive reviews, and it
I saw it
was,
at home.
yeah, I saw it at home as well. Um, it had a $9.9 million budget. It was like, we'll give
They
you
said you
10
better not do
million. And
10.
he's like, no. We went the opposite way.
Yeah, yeah.
You thought
He
the
was trying to prove a
studio
point.
mandated it. I thought he was trying to prove a point.
I can do
Yeah.
this under 10. Watch
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. Give me
I like that.
9.9.
Hmm.
It made $157.8 million at the box office.
Oh,
That's a nice return.
yeah.
Um, Came in at number 34 for 2016, right in between Ride Along 2
Ooh.
and Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Is that what that's called?
I think you nailed it. Yeah.
Thank
Have you
you.
ever seen either ride along?
I have not, but I've
Whoa.
always been sort of interested because I think Jason Mantzoukas wrote them.
Is that true? I saw the first ride along and was not a fan of it. I saw it in the
Oh,
theater and I was like miserable kind of and did not check out ride along
who
too.
is it? It's Ice Cube and somebody else, right?
Kevin Hart. It was like
Oh,
Kevin Hart's first. I mean, he had been in like a 40-Year-Old Virgin and like a
yeah,
scary movie 4, but this is like his first movie star role, I feel like.
yeah.
Ride along.
That's
They teamed
fun.
him up with Ice
Ride
Cube.
Along seems like it would be like a rush hour, like it would be like a fast talking black guy and like an action star or something. It would be like Kevin Hart and Jason Statham or something. But
That's
it's
good. That's
yeah,
good. I
thank
like
you.
that.
Thank you. But it's just, two black comedians.
It's true that it's Ice Cube's not a comedian.
I get no,
He's
he's a
just funny.
rapster. He's a rapster.
It's funny
But
when he gets mad more than anything.
yeah, he's a good straight man in comedies. I mean,
21
he's
Jump Street,
Friday,
Friday. That's a good one.
next
Yeah.
Friday,
Friday
Friday
After
after
Next.
next. Thank you.
You
Um,
seen the barbershop movie?
he is in fucking. Oh, we should cover Barbershop, dude.
Aren't there sequels?
There's not only is there
I
two
mean,
sequels,
another. What's the other one?
there's two sequels and a spinoff, Beauty Shop
Beauty Shop.
with
Yeah.
Queen Latifah. So that'll be a perfect 2 week franchise, Logan. And I gotta say, I'm a fan of that first Barbershop movie.
You ever seen the other sequels?
I have never seen any. Oh, I've seen Beauty Shop, but I've never seen the sequels.
That'd be fun. Let's do it.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
All right. Um, let's see. Well, after October though, gang, we gotta only cover spooky shit here.
Well, then we got to go into family stuff for Thanksgiving, and then we got to do Christmas stuff.
we don't do family stuff for Thanksgiving.
That was
Who,
lying.
who said
But
that?
do you usually do Christmas stuff? You do, right?
Yeah, yeah. We usually do Christmas.
What else is
shit.
there? What's out there? A
There's
Christmas story?
there's plenty. Yeah, we've never covered Christmas story. There's plenty of Christmas shit to cover, man. I think we've covered Friday After Next for Christmas.
We did the Muppets one year because they have one Christmas movie.
Yeah, Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pick something. That'll be your month. You can pick
Uh,
whatever you want.
all right, I'll think about it. Logan,
Mm-hmm.
Don't Breathe won the Saturn Award for Best Horror Movie.
Really? What else came out?
It was up against some pretty stiff competition.
I feel like it
Um,
was a good year
yeah, it
for
was a
horror.
good. I Shit, I closed the thing where
I'll
it's
look it
at.
up.
Thank
2016
you.
horror movies. The Conjuring 2,
Yeah,
Lights Out,
I don't think that was nominated.
The Autopsy. This is just movies that came out. The
Yeah,
Autopsy of Jane
just look
Doe.
at Saturn Awards 2016 or whatever.
That's so much work. Saturn Awards. Was
Is
it
that a lot of
2017?
work? It might have been 2017. Yeah, good
Horror
call.
movies.
43rd
Yeah, Don't
Saturn
Breathe. Oh
Awards.
fuck, I gotta do nominees.
Yeah, here I got it. Don't Breathe beat The Autopsy of Jane Doe, The
Yeah,
Conjuring 2, Demon,
Demon.
Ouija, Origin of Evil,
Mike
uh,
Flanagan.
yeah, Train to Busan,
Ooh.
and The Witch.
Oh, that should have won.
Yeah, probably.
I've always wanted to watch The Autopsy of Jane Doe.
I never even heard of it really.
That's with Brian Cox.
Oh, I've seen this cover.
It's a pretty spooky cover, isn't it?
I don't know. It's supernatural shit. I can't
I
get
heard it
into
was good though.
supernatural phenomena.
Yeah, I heard it was good though, and it has Brian Cox and Emil Hirsch.
Mm-hmm.
Got
Mm-hmm.
it. That's pretty
Emil
good.
Hirsch. Yeah, he's the one that choked out that film executive.
What? Really?
Yeah, that's why you don't really see Emil Hirsch
You
anymore
really don't.
because
He's a
he
good
was
actor.
yeah, but he was at a party and he got mad at this lady who was like an executive at a company.
A
And
lady?
yeah, it was a lady, and he
Oh,
fucking choked her out.
okay. That makes
Yeah,
sense. If it was
yeah.
a guy, it'd be no big deal, honestly.
Like,
But the
no,
fact that it's a
totally.
lady is
He
freaking crazy.
choked out a lady. He's blacklisted.
Yeah, he's into the wild. Am I right? Wasn't he in
Good
that
one.
movie? Into the
Yeah,
Wild?
he was. He was the star of the movie
Sean
Into the
Penn?
Wild.
Did he make
Yep.
that?
Great.
There you go,
Great
Sean
job.
Penn.
Mm-hmm. That's a
That's
movie
all I
about
got.
a kid with no problems. He's just like, I'll give
Where's
myself
Kristen Stewart,
problems.
right? That's pretty good.
Yeah, I
Or
know,
is
but
she a sister?
no, she's
That's
like a
Jenna Malone.
Could you shut the fuck up for two
I'm trying
seconds?
to remember what all I know about this movie that I've never seen before.
Kristen Stewart's in it. She's like a 16-year-old girl in it, and he's like an adult, and they have like a chaste flirtation where it's like we never crossed the line, but we're thinking about it at all times.
But he never did.
Yep, good for him.
He ends up dead, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Hmm.
Spoilers for Into the Wild.
I almost didn't want to ask because that is a spoiler, but I think people know that.
Yeah, it's like one of the only things people know about that movie.
Yeah, yeah. And it's
Yeah.
good, right? People know
It's
that.
it's good. It's good. But he's so privileged. I hate movies where it's like I have everything. A great family, lots of money, and
People
I
are
can,
fucked up.
so I guess what I'll do is go into the wilderness by myself.
I get what you're saying, but everyone's different. Everyone's fucked up. Everyone's got
I
their own
know.
shit they got to get over.
That's just frustrating though. That's why I can't get into mountain climbing movies because it's usually rich dudes doing it.
Not Free Solo. That guy was
No, I
poor.
know. That's why I was able to get into that one.
And you like to free solo yourself, so you related a bit.
Yeah, I'm known to free solo. Uh, all right, let's talk about Don't Breathe, huh? It
Yes.
it starts off this dude.
Well, we can't. You have to breathe in order to do it. And we're not gonna disobey the title. It's like Fight Club. Rule number one, you can't breathe.
They're breathing all over these movies, man, and that's
Yeah.
all I'm thinking about. Every time someone breathes, I'm like, oh,
You should be
breathe.
dead.
Yep.
This title's lying to us.
Yeah, yeah. I said before the podcast started, they should call these movies just Sit Still.
You can't walk. They took their shoes off.
Yeah,
They're not making any noise.
it's a creaky house though.
It wasn't as creaky as it should have been. Honestly, if you're blind, you should make your house more creaky so that you can hear everybody.
How do you make your house more creaky?
Good
Are you saying
question.
you should buy an old house?
Maybe there's a way to make it more creaky. I just don't know all the secrets. But you'd
You
think
gotta hollow it out.
if I were blind, I would make my house more like soundy, you know,
Soundy.
soundy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Logan's got thoughts today. I'll tell you what. So he's dragging a girl down the street. That's how it starts.
Right. Little
It's a
cool drone shot or whatever.
Yeah, it's in media res. It's
That's
like
right.
we're an episode of Alias starting off that way. And I feel like I reference that anytime there's anything in media
Is that the
res,
biggest
and you scoff
reference
at
for
me.
that?
It's just every single episode of that show did that.
Really?
Yeah.
There's not
Uh,
one time where they shake it up and you're like, oh, this one's not in media res.
I'll
What an
tell you
interesting
what, if
choice.
there was, I certainly don't remember it.
Damn.
Yeah. Logan, the girl being dragged down is Jane Levy. Hey, you got the comments?
No.
Because we got a comment about Jane Levy, and if I'm gonna start talking about her, because I agree with the comment.
Okay.
All right.
Michael Babcock
Yep.
says, what's the story with Jane Levy? She's super talented and was working a lot in the 2010s, and I know she's still working, but I feel like we don't see her as much these days. I thought she was going to be a bigger deal than she turned out to be.
Yeah.
He doesn't
I
watch Zep.
That
Am I
hasn't
right?
been on the air in 5 years.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah, that got canceled quick.
What the
Zoe's
hell?
extraordinary playlist. Now,
She's talented though and cute.
she is talented and cute. I always liked Jane Levy a lot. Okay. She got her start. I mean, I don't know what she got her start with, but like her big break was Shameless. She was on like the first season or two of Shameless. And then she left Shameless because she got offered the lead role in an ABC series called Suburgatory. All right.
Mm.
Then she was on that for 3 seasons with Jeremy Sisto and Cheryl Hines and Carly Chaikin, who I also think should be a bigger deal. And it was a good show. But here's what I looked into it because I was like, did something happen with Jane Levy? Like, why don't we see more of her?
Mm-hmm.
And I was reading, just looking at her filmography because I couldn't find anything where it was like something happened to her. And I think the deal just is Suburgatory was like a minor cult hit, got canceled after 3 seasons. Then she was on a show called There's Johnny with Paul Reiser.
There's Johnny.
That got canceled after 1 season. And then she was on Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist, which was like a big budget show that got a lot of buzz at the time. And no one watched that except for our friend Tim. And so that got canceled after like 2 seasons. I think it's just a case of, it's like a Taylor Kitsch situation. She's like
Wow.
someone that got her chance. She was pegged as a star, and people just didn't want to see her and shit.
But she doesn't walk into any auditions and like blow their mind. Like, whoa, we gotta cast Jane Levy.
I think she was for a while,
Has she
and
refused to audition?
not no. Maybe now she's a little older. They're like, hey, she was good, and then someone on the studio side is like, yeah, but her shit don't make money.
I guess it's a business,
It's a
but
business, man. And
she's really good.
I also wonder, Logan,
She was also in the Evil Dead movie.
that's true. Is it possible she might not be the easiest to work with? And the
Really?
only thing I'm saying this about is that she left Shameless at the height of Shameless to go to
Mm-hmm.
an ABC show. I gotta think that Showtime offered her a series regular role on Shameless, and she said no.
Really?
Yeah, and also, I think it's a red flag that the end of Don't Breathe sets up a sequel centering around her character, and then she's not in the sequel.
I don't know. I don't know if that's true. Like at the end
This
of
is all speculation, and I'm a Jane Levy fan. And if Jane's listening out there and going like, "This guy's calling me difficult," I have no fucking idea. And I wish you were in more shit, Jane.
yeah, of course. But I mean, you're probably you might be right about Jane Levy, but I don't know if that's true that they left this movie being like, now we're gonna follow the Jane Levy character. Like at the end of Halloween. Well, I guess we do follow then those people.
No, listen, don't the end of
But Michael
don't
Myers is the draw. This guy's the
No,
draw,
no,
not
of
Jane
course you
Levy.
need the blind man, of course. But the end of Don't Breathe specifically sets up, all right, Jane Levy got away with the money. All right, this blind guy's money. She's moving to California with her sister, and the blind guy's alive. All right. I mean, it specifically sets up a sequel. Like he's gonna go to California and find her.
That's what you thought the sequel was gonna be.
Yeah.
Road trip, Jaws the Revenge style. He's moving down to the
Yeah, but it's
Bahamas
a
to go
human
chase them
being. It's
down.
not a shark.
I
He's
think
gonna get
they're just like he's alive, the adventure will continue. The
no,
blind
because they
man will return and
specifically
don't breathe
show
too.
her finding out that he's alive
They
and
do,
then
they
like
do.
being scared and getting on the plane or whatever. I'm telling you, I like for
I think
years.
I think that just lets you know that she's gonna get caught because it says there were two burglars in the house and he killed them both and now he's in stable condition and he'll be
Mhm.
alive. And I think what we're gonna get from that, what I took from that is he's gonna wake up and be like, actually there were three people in my house, and he's gonna like have her shoe or something. Doesn't he have evidence? And he's gonna be like, you guys got to go track her down. She stole all my money.
Absolutely, you're not. You're a
I think she
nut.
got caught.
You're a complete nut.
I
I
think she got
I
away.
I believe that he made it seem like there were only two burglars in the house. He told them there were only two burglars and that he was able to kill both of them. He didn't want them to know
Why?
about the
So he could go
Jake
on his own?
so that he can go on his own and get
But the fact
revenge.
we didn't see that, I think, proves that that's not true.
But did we not see it because Jane Levy was a little difficult to work
So
on?
that's canon, though. He went and killed them between movies.
No, but I think if they make it, and by the way,
Is her character alive?
I saw it in an interview with when they were doing Don't Breathe 2, they were asked about Don't Breathe 3. Are you gonna make Don't Breathe 3? And they were like, we were thinking about it. It would have Rocky in it.
Oh shit! So she's not that
Yeah,
difficult
that's
after
the
all.
Jane Levy character. By the way, I wanted to do this.
Were they gonna bring Rocky in to
No,
fight the blind man?
Logan, marry, fuck, kill.
Okay.
Franchise Rockies. I'm talking Rocky Balboa, Rocky, the oldest three ninja, and
What are we doing?
yep, and Rocky from Don't Breathe. MFK, baby.
You have to marry Rocky Balboa. He's a famous boxer.
That's true. He's got the money.
You got to F this one. She's poor, but she'll give you a good time. And then you got to kill the kid because why would you marry or F the little kid? That seems like the easiest thing in the world.
He's not a little kid. He's in high school.
Let's not get into semantics here. He's a minor.
We never see Rocky and Three Ninjas turn 18. Oh no, because they keep recasting.
I don't even
them,
think
so
they ever made it to
stay
high
young.
school. I think they're all middle
No,
schoolers.
no, no, no. I believe it's like Rocky's in high
Rocky
school.
loves Emily.
Emily. Colt is in middle school and
Tum
Tum Tum
Tum.
is in
I
elementary.
was trying to forget what the other one's name was.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they recast them all.
Yeah.
Remember oh, I was gonna try to remember something, but I couldn't even remember it. They go into like a weird car thing. Tum Tum like goes into a weird car thing in one of the movies. I forget
I
what it
don't
was.
remember what you're talking about at all.
Damn it.
Hey, but remember when they tried to get that garbage into the dumpster and they failed?
Absolutely.
Yep. I think
And
about
the
that.
one with the
The native,
Indians.
yeah, I was gonna say Native Americans, but okay.
A few years
Um,
ago, I had a conversation with Martha Crable, and I was like, saying Indians is offensive. You shouldn't really say that. And she was like, no, it's fine. The people have spoken and they've said it's fine. You can say that.
I don't know. I
Martha
think
said
it's
it, and she's very woke. So if she says it, I can say it.
too woke for her own good.
Not when it
She's
comes to the Indians.
but she like grew up in Montana. Are you sure it's not just because they're around everywhere?
I don't know. I just heard her say that, and I was like, well, I guess I can do it.
You're gonna trust Martha Crable on all things?
I mean, she's very like PC. Like, no, no, don't say that. Even like on
Mhm.
Twitter, she does that. So if she's doing that but says Indians, why can't I do it?
Listen, she can't be that PC if she's still on fucking Twitter.
Okay, fine. But anytime there's like a new season of a show, she like puts out how they voted. She goes through the cast and finds out how they voted in terms of Democrat or Republican.
Oh my god.
And tweets
I
out a spreadsheet.
kind of remember her doing this like years ago. All right.
She still does it.
All right. Logan.
Yeah. Are we at the start of the movie?
Yeah, why not? So it's like these three poor kids. Well, it's really like two poor kids and like a kid whose dad runs a.
Yeah, why is he doing it?
I don't
He
know.
likes her, I guess.
Yeah,
He
I
has a
think
crush on her.
he wants to fuck Rocky,
Yep. But
and
he's just jerking off to her Instagram pictures.
yeah. Honestly, that was such a good insult because he's doing it.
I've seen
Uh,
him on 13 Reasons Why. He does the same thing. He jerks off to somebody's Instagram
is that true?
pictures. That's like what they're like. They know this guy. They're like, all right, we're gonna
Yeah.
make you do that. For
You
some
are
reason, Dylan Minnette looks like
typecast.
that.
You are typecast against the dude who does not get laid but jerks off to your friend's Instagram pictures.
Although I think the 13 Reasons, it might be a dreams. It might be an hallucination. I can't remember.
He's doing it.
He's still doing it.
So yeah, Dylan Minnette, his dad owns a like a security company. That's how they're breaking into houses and stealing shit.
That's right.
And then it's these two. They're
Hooligans.
fucking. Yeah, there's two hooligans. This one, it's a Latino fella named Money.
Did you catch who he was?
What do you mean?
I looked him up.
The actor?
Yeah, remember the movie Woman of the Hour? The Anna Kendrick.
Oh yeah,
He was the killer in that movie. Remember how impressed we all were? Like that guy was so good. It was this guy.
I can totally picture him.
I would have never guessed though watching this movie because he didn't stand out to me as very good or anything. But in that movie, I was very impressed.
I also think he was playing up his
assholeness.
No, I was gonna say his heritage.
What,
like
in this movie?
Yeah, he's trying to be like a super like Latino tough guy in this. And
Yeah.
I don't even know if the character in Woman of the Hour, like I feel like he's playing white.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Oh no, Rodney Alcala.
Mm-hmm. But I thought it seemed like just a white guy in Woman of the Hour.
He did. Well, maybe it's just because he was scarily stalking a woman. And that's a white thing.
But I think that's what they're going for. Like he's a white guy. I don't know. Maybe
no,
not.
I just said his name is Rodney Alcala.
I mean, the character.
The character's name is Rodney Alcala.
Oh, I thought. Oh, okay, my bad. What's
For heaven's sake, the actor's name is Daniel Zavato. He's a Daniel from Costa Rica. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
He plays Money here. He's
Money.
All right.
Yeah, he's fine. But I like that he's Rocky's clearly not gonna fuck Dylan Minnette.
Rocky loves fuck this guy. Money.
Yeah, and Money's like, hey, why don't you stay in the friend zone where you belong, brother? They have a nice little.
Even when he's the only one alive, she doesn't give him a kiss or anything.
I know.
That sucks. Know. Couldn't catch a single break.
This poor bastard. Yeah,
and he dies 3 different times in the movie.
Yeah, and he just straight up saves her from turkey baster rape.
That's true. He shows up and hit him or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
And he did it with a freaking stab wound in his chest. A freaking big scissor thing.
Oh, yeah.
Shears or whatever you call those things.
Yeah, shears. Yeah, you got it.
Good.
All right. So this is our crew.
I had a problem though with the asshole guy. There's a part where we're like setting up this is what we do, and we're showing like a prior robbery. Why was he peeing in the middle of the floor? That's just evidence of you being there.
That's a good call.
Why would you pee where you're robbing somewhere?
They're like the wet bandits, right?
Is that why they were called the wet bandits? What did they do? They just spill something, or
they left the sink on.
Remember? Ah, totally.
Yeah.
Maybe he heard wet bandits. He was like, "I'll try that." I don't know.
Yeah, do my own take on wet banditry. So they're gonna steal from a blind guy. They've heard there's a blind guy in a dilapidated
blind rich guy.
Yeah,
they don't even know he's blind. They get there and then they're like, "Oh shit, he's blind."
That's true. Yeah, there's an old guy in a dilapidated section of New York. His daughter died in a car accident, and he got a payout for it of $300,000.
Right, paid off because the woman who killed the daughter did not go to jail. They settled in court, so he got paid a lot of money. So
yeah. So they're gonna go steal that money.
That's right.
Rocky's got to get out west to California. He's got a rough family life. He's got
really did.
Yeah, her stepdad's sort of a creep. Her mom's like a drunk.
Mom was an asshole too.
Yeah, it seems like the only one she likes is her little sister. And her sister was like, "I want to go surfing," and Rocky's like, "All right, I know where we can do that. Yeah.
California,
Now,
here we go.
hear me out.
Hmm.
I know you're a big Kreger guy.
Hmm.
Is Barbarian a little bit of a ripoff of this movie?
It's interesting.
Hear me out. It's a dilapidated section
I thought that too when I was looking at the house. I was
of
like, this is
Detroit.
this is freaking barbarian.
That it's just Barbarian. All right.
Wow.
And I'll tell you what, he's got a mysterious basement with some crazy shit going on down there. In fact, he's got a person locked up down there with the intent to create children for himself.
That was the thing too. Yeah, I wanted to bring that up.
That's all Barbarian is.
Maybe. Does that take away from Barbarian? Is weapons now better because weapons is more original?
No.
Come on, come on. What do we have to do to make weapons better?
Well, it should actually be more original instead of just having like a crazy witch lady for whatever. And I'll tell you what, Don't Breathe might be better than both of them.
You're out of your mind.
All
I don't know if it's better than either of them.
right. Uh,
Dylan Minnette annoyed me this time. I gotta be honest. He was just
Dylan,
giving like giant eyes.
listen, I didn't see 13 Reasons Why, but this guy's
You
an
will.
annoying actor.
I agree with that. It's not his favorite thing to do. He has a band, and he's like, I would much
What?
rather be in a. I would much rather just play music with my
Yeah.
band. I don't even like acting.
That's like this dude on the Rangers, Mika Zibanejad.
Well,
He does DJing in his spare time, and so anytime he has a shitty game, I'm like, just fucking go DJ.
gotta have a hobby. Shaq, he like Shaq. Shaq DJs.
Yeah,
Although
that's
Shaq did
true.
that after his career, I think.
I feel like that's a thing to do now.
A
Is
lot of players have podcasts. There are like 4 NBA players with podcasts
But I just mean like for celebrities that don't have any talent, like okay, like Paris Hilton, she DJs,
or
and it's like
podcasting.
like
That's another one.
yeah, but like she can't even have a podcast. She's got nothing to say, and
That's true.
so she DJs. That's
She
what you
can tell us
do
what's
now.
been hot or not every week.
Yep.
That was
Rebecca
hot.
Black, she's DJing.
That's true. What's her DJ name? You gotta have a good DJ name.
That's true. What would your DJ name be?
DJ. Oh, you put me on the spot. DJ. DJ. I don't know.
All
DJ
right.
Tanner.
That's already a DJ.
How funny is that though?
When I was in college, there was a DJ named DJ Tanner, and I was always like, that is fucking genius.
In one of the songs in Popstar, I forget which one of the lyrics, he just goes, DJ Tanner.
You squeaked. You're so excited
So
about
funny.
that.
So funny.
All right. All right, what else you got? All right, so they're in the
So
house.
much happens.
You know, he comes out. It's a
He comes
blind
out.
guy. And
We use a water bottle as a silencer, and then he comes out.
ooh, I loved that, by the way. I've never seen that before. That's smart.
I love that. I love the way it's filmed and the way it sounds. This movie is
Yeah.
cool the way it looks. Also, I love when the lights turn out and we get like the black
That's
and
what
white.
I always think of when I think of this movie.
Same.
That section where
And them like walking right at the camera
it's
and like
not even really black and white. It's sort of like gray toned.
yeah, it's interesting.
It's really cool.
Really cool. Yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that whole sequence. I mean, honestly, everything after they're in the house, I'm like in.
Of course. But that's actually the first thing I think of is like the turkey baster stuff. That's the first thing I think of when I think of this movie.
No, I think of that first, and then I think of the turkey baster stuff. But
Yeah, all the
so
stuff early on is memorable though. Like that butterfly landing on her and her getting the tattoo. I was like, oh, she's
was
gonna
it
get the
memorable? It's a fucking ladybug.
What did I say?
Butterfly.
That was just me being dumb. It is memorable. I didn't remember. If you'd shown me a picture of what lands on her, I would have chosen the ladybug.
Okay.
I was just dumb. But all that stuff was very memorable and her family life and everything. And like her mom, I saw her mom and I was like, oh, I know that mom. And I looked the mom up and I was like, oh, I guess I know her from Don't Breathe. She was that memorable. I know her from this movie.
She's
But,
like it's sort of like Eminem's family in 8 Mile, which was also in Detroit. Now, I mean, I haven't spent a lot of time in Detroit. I've been to Michigan a bunch. Is it the worst place in the world?
It is considered one of
I
the
feel like
worst.
films have really given Detroit a bad reputation. Does it deserve it?
I feel like I knew that before I watched any movies about it. If someone told me like what's the most dangerous city in the United States, Detroit would be like top five answer I would
All
give.
right. So why is Trump like deploying troops in Portland?
What's going on in Portland? I don't know. Maybe something dangerous.
Nothing's going on. It's just a
Maybe something
liberal
is. We don't know
city.
everything. We don't know all the threats.
I know about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's got troops out in Portland and Chicago. Well, it seems like Detroit's way worse.
Maybe he's
They've
afraid of
got
Dame time.
what? It's like there's spooky basements all over the place in Detroit. Oh, that was a Damian Lillard reference.
I'm so impressed.
Yeah, I got. It took me a second, but I got it.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish I could answer your question. I can't.
All right.
Do you have a basement? I guess maybe you're in an apartment right now. But whenever you were like at your home, did you like it with your
Yes, you
family?
saw me film a podcast
Oh
from
yeah.
there where I showed you all my DVDs.
Is it like what part of is it like the East Coast has basements, West Coast has attics? What's the difference?
I don't really know.
I feel like it is like that. Like I don't know why.
Hmm.
I have an attic though, and I'm in Alabama.
Well, we had an attic too.
You had a basement and an attic?
Yeah, we couldn't really go in the attic though. There was always weird shit going on up there. I remember it got infested by bees once.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Like Jumanji up there.
Yeah. I was always scared. And there was a door in my bedroom where like it led to the attic.
What? That's scary.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was always like
I would just
keeping
put
that
stuff in front of
thing.
that door.
Yeah, I kept that shit closed. I didn't want the bees coming down getting me.
Yeah.
Uh,
uh, what happened? We kill the boyfriend. We find our shoes. We realize there's more people in the house. We're like, oh shit. That's a fun reveal. Finding the shoes.
sure.
And he smells them. Would you do that? You have a foot fetish. You'd probably go, ooh, yeah. Smells
Hey, if
good.
it was Jane Levy's, I might have kept
You don't
sniffing.
know though.
Filled up a couple of cups. Uh,
In the shoe and drink it. You ever do that? You ever drink alcohol out of a shoe?
no, it's
Okay.
fucking disgusting. I have seen people do that. Um, I so the thing with this blind guy is the girl who killed his daughter in a car accident. She's trapped in his basement. All right, and he says, "I'm not a rapist," but what he does is he ties her up and he impregnates her with a turkey baster of his cum, and she's pregnant with his child to replace the one she killed.
That's right. Although he does take this back in the second movie, unless
No,
there are things we didn't see.
I very much appreciated this because I'm always like because in the first movie he specifically says like I'm not a rapist. I use a turkey baster. I'm like that's still rape, bro. Um and yeah, in the second movie he goes,
I'm a
I've
killer.
killed, I've raped.
Oh,
I'm like, oh, he
he really,
admitted it.
yeah. I think that's what it was. He was in denial the whole time, and then he accepted, like, I am a rapist. That's kind of an
Yeah.
interesting character thing, honestly.
No, I agree. I
I don't know if it's
really
on purpose, but that's
I
interesting.
think he has a justification for everything he's doing, and then when it gets down to it in the second movie, he realizes that nothing he was using as a justification is actually justifiable.
Right, right. Unless they're like he has become a rapist and he's raped a lot between movies that we haven't seen, and he's
It
talking about
has been
that.
8 years.
I rape every day.
Yeah, I used to just turkey based. Now I rape.
Mm-hmm. Can I bring up 13 Reasons Why or no?
You can do whatever you want, buddy.
There is a part in that show where somebody rapes somebody with a mop or a broom.
What the fuck is going on
I
that
know this
show?
show's crazy. They shove it up a kid's butt though, and they're like, "You're a rapist," talking to the person that did it, and he's like, "Listen, I'm not a rapist. That wasn't rape. You don't know what you're talking about." And it was like this movie. I was thinking about that. Like they think that if they do it with a different object that's not their penis, that it's not
Yeah,
rape, but
that
it
happened
still
in
is.
that happened at a high school near me.
Oh, I thought you meant the show.
No, no, no. Like
Be
in real
serious.
life. Yeah. I wish I could remember the name of the high school. I would love to shout
Since
them
you've been
out.
there?
No, 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 not in Vegas, in New York. There's a
Gotcha.
high school like pretty near my high school when I was there, and there was a whole scandal where like the kids on like the football team or whatever were raping each other with brooms.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
You're making fun of it on the show. Like that's crazy. That's not real. But then that
I
happened.
I sort of forgot about it.
Oh
Just
wow.
reminded me. Mepham, Mepham, guys, Google Mepham and tell me if I'm right about that being the high school. All right,
Okay.
all right.
Anyway, yeah, he gets her pregnant, but she ends up dead in a shootout. He's trying to kill Dylan Minnette, ends up shooting her, kills
This
her.
guy, he's such a little bitch because he shoots this girl, but he's just shooting wildly. He's a blind man with a gun.
He doesn't know they've got her out yet.
Yeah, but still, like, then she dies. He immediately blames them. If you hadn't broken into my house, she wouldn't be dead.
True.
And I mean, I guess that's technically true, but I mean, it is such like this dude will find justification for anything. You just
Yeah.
shot a girl in the fucking head and somehow it's not your fault.
I'm gonna be honest, I saw where he was coming from. They shouldn't have broken in, and he wouldn't have been shooting if he knew that they had taken her out. He didn't know
But
that they
to
had
me,
unleashed her.
if you've got a pregnant girl in your house and you're a blind man, don't shoot a gun wildly.
You don't think she's out of her chamber?
But he's shooting into the basement. It could hit her.
Was that where she was? I guess
Yeah.
so. Yeah. That was a big basement. There were like weird bookshelves all over the place. It was
Huge
like went
basement.
back for miles.
Yeah.
It was
Was
like
it a
that
different
runway
house
from
in the
Furious
second
6.
movie?
Was it a different? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Wait,
And that's what clued me in because the basement didn't look as big.
no, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know because I was watching the second movie. It starts out with a fight with a house on fire. You remember? And it's
Yeah.
like the girl walking away from the house on fire and
It's
falls
sort
down.
of it's a reverse Banshees of Inisherin. Instead of ending with shitty CGI fire, it starts with shitty CGI
It
fire.
ends with it too, though. There's a big fire with
It looks
the
better at the end though. I
better
feel like
than
there might
Banshees
be
of
some
Inisherin.
yeah, there might be some real fires happening at the end.
There may be some real fires, but where
Yeah.
there's a lot of CGI going on.
Yeah, yeah.
But I was watching the first movie thinking that that house that was burned down was our Don't Breathe house. I watched most of the movie thinking that, and then we get to the part where Raylan's like, "Our house burnt, our
Raylan.
meth."
Hi, Raylan. No, sorry. Raylan's
Raylan
the name of
Gibbons,
yeah, Givens. He's the name of the
Gibbons.
main
Damn it.
character in Justified. And anytime anyone uses the name Raylan now, I think of Walton Goggins going, "Hi, Raylan."
You know, it's not a name you hear a lot.
No, you don't, but you hear it and Don't Breathe too, Raylan.
But we learned that that was Raylan's house, and they had like a meth lab that blew up. But I thought
Yeah.
that was Don't Breathe guy's house that blew up. But it's
No,
not. We may be in the same house in the second movie.
we're in the same neighborhood.
We just moved house. I don't know. I don't want to think about it.
Mm.
But anyway, so we kill our girl. We end up taking Jane Levy, put her in the box. We're like, now we're gonna make a baby with you.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's fun. And we see him like with
That's
the turkey
fun.
baster. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
really gross.
there's a straight up close up, dude,
Like the hair
of
in it.
yeah. I never really noticed the hair before. Dallas pointed it out to me.
Hmm.
I actually rewound it to see it. But yeah, so he uses a turkey baster to and fills it up with some of his own cum, and yeah, you can see it when it's filling. There's a close up inside the turkey baster close up of it filling up with cum, and you can see some pubes coming at you.
And you
It's
see it
one of the grosser
dripping out
shots ever.
when he's walking.
Yeah,
It's awesome though. I mean, it's totally disgusting, but it's
yeah,
cool. Like it's cool how gross it is. So Dylan Minnette turns out he's not dead. He's actually alive still, even though he died 2 other times in the movie
yep,
previously.
yep.
He shows up, kills. Actually, doesn't kill the guy because there's a part where the girl escapes, and then we let the dog out, and the dog goes and tracks her down and
Right,
brings
he's
her
got a
back.
Rottweiler that comes
What's
into
his
play
name?
in the second movie.
Shadow. Shadow. Shadow.
Yeah.
Isn't that the
What
name of
evil
a?
lurks in the hearts of men? Shadow knows.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was a reference to the shadow.
Was that one? Was that Homeward Bound?
Oh yeah,
Is one of the dogs
yeah.
Shadow
I think it's Shadow and Chance.
and Sassy?
Yeah, I think you
Is
nailed it.
Sally Field? Can we do Homeward Bound at some point?
Yes, absolutely, we can.
Michael J. Fox, Sally Field. Who is the other one? It's loading.
It's a guy with sort of a deep voice. I want to say
Tobin
it's like
Bell,
James Garner or something.
Don Ameche,
Oh, Don Amishi, yeah.
Amici. Okay,
Amish? I don't know.
Amish.
Um,
Anyway, so yeah, we track her down, bring her
Big
back.
Mish. I call him Big Mish.
Good job. And she sounds the alarm. She like breaks his alarm system, so they're all like beep 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 in his ears because
Yeah.
he doesn't have eyes, so he has ears only. And she escapes, and then we're at a train station, and it's like the guy
Wait, you
is in
skipped the
stable
part.
condition.
Excuse me. You skipped the part where Dylan Minette takes the cum turkey baster, shoves it in the old man's mouth,
Yeah, he
chokes
did
him
do
with
that.
his own cum.
He did do that.
That part's amazing.
That was amazing. Yeah, and he's trapped. We trap him in the thing, but then he got out. I don't know how he got out. I guess he had the key. He's like, I'm pre-planned for this moment. If I ever get trapped, I'm gonna hide a key somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, I did miss that. But we go to a train station and we leave.
Yeah. Set up a sequel. It never happens.
Never happens. Maybe it will though one day.
I don't know. Not with Jane Levy's antics backstage.
This is all speculation.
I know.
But I would go 4 stars for
Me too.
Don't Breathe
I
One.
love Don't Breathe One.
Same.
Yeah.
How many times have you seen it? I feel like this is only my second time.
No, I've seen it probably like 3 or 4 times.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
I go back to this one. It's a fun movie.
Yeah, it's fun.
And it's short. It's like an hour and 28 minutes. And it's just like fucking on it from beginning to end. And it's got like sort of like every 10 minutes, there's like a super memorable moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And the setup is sort of interesting and short. There's some bad lines though when they're like, what I think I wrote it down. They're like had a what's a sediment? They say they had a sediment agreement, and then they're like a settlement, and then they say, "Blow me, Your Honor." I wanted to kill myself. Blow me, Your Honor.
Well, that's all money. I think money is the LVP of the movie.
Really?
Yeah. I'm glad he dies
character?
first. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're probably right. Dylan kind of drove me crazy. Dylan Minnette, though, I wanted him to be good because you were watching it, and I wanted him to be like put on a good performance for you, but he really didn't. And he was like all eyes, like all bug eyes, and
yeah, but you're at least invested in him as a little gooner who just wants to be with Jane Levy.
That's true, but he died. He did save her though. So yeah, I'll agree. LVP money, MVP. Is it Rocky or the blind man? We credit him.
Yeah, I mean, I go back and forth on that honestly, and
I'll go Rocky this one.
I'm gonna go Rocky this one, but I'm also not gonna go the blind man in the second one.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think the blind man's a great horror antagonist, but I also think that the casting around him was pretty solid in both of these movies, and other people take the center role.
Okay, I might give it to him the second movie, but Levy here. This is like his most iconic role. It's cool to be that old and be handed your most iconic role that late in life.
Well, it's kind of amazing. Yeah, Stephen Lang, he's been around forever. I mean, he's in Manhunter and shit. And yeah, I feel like it's when he dies, like people are only going to know him from Avatar and this.
Honestly, what I know him from.
Yeah.
I forgot he was in Manhunter. But cool to be that old and that strong, am I right?
Yeah, he's a wiry fella. Looks like he could take you down.
Is that what I call wiry? I feel like when I think wiry, I think of like skinny.
No, but I'm thinking wiry, like he's got the muscles that are like cables.
The comic book character?
No, not the comic book character.
Like
you know those sort of like thick black cables.
No,
Wiry. Fuck.
Not really,
All
honestly.
right. All right.
I think wiry, like thin. I don't know.
He's tensile.
Now you're inventing words.
No, I'm not. All right, Don't Breathe 2. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
They waited too long. I mean, it's partly not their fault because of COVID.
Mm.
But it still would have been 4 years, 5 years maybe. But it ends up being a full 5 years,
Yeah.
and it comes out August 13th, 2021. The co-writer is now the director, Rodo Sayages, and the director is now the co-writer.
Oh wow.
All right, yeah,
Yeah.
they switched spots. And this had a $15 million budget, and it didn't do as well as the first one. It made 53.8 at the box office. But I'll tell you what, I saw it in theaters.
Oh.
And came in at number 38 at the box office between The King's Man. That was the prequel to Kingsman.
The third
Really,
one?
yeah, it's really bad. Really
The second
bad.
one people didn't like.
I
The
happen to
Golden
love the
Circle
second one.
with
I
Julianne
think
Moore.
yeah, the second one's good as far as I'm concerned. The third one, fucking garbage. But anyway, that and In the Heights. Remember In the Heights?
Lin-Manuel Miranda?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's the
Yeah.
first time I ever saw that guy from oh never mind, he's in A Star is Born previously.
You talking about the dude from She's Gotta Have It?
Mm,
Yeah. What's that guy's name?
I couldn't pull it.
Fuck.
I don't know.
Yeah, he just showed up as himself in Highest to Lowest.
What's his name?
I can't remember.
I don't know either. Keep going.
Look it up.
I will.
All right. So Don't Breathe 2. We've got a whole new crew. It's 8 years later.
Anthony
Movies-
Ramos.
Thank you. The movie starts. It says 8 years later.
But
I'm
it
like,
didn't.
wow.
It didn't do that. It had a girl. It had a fire. The girl wanders through the street, passes out. Then it says 8 years later,
Mm.
and that threw me for a loop in this movie. I was so confused. I thought that. Okay, here's what I thought. I'm trying to take myself back because it gets revealed that that's Raylan's daughter, and that he kidnapped her.
Yeah.
I thought the girl leaves the house. So I thought that the old man was successful. He successfully created a daughter. Okay. And then I thought that that daughter now died. I thought like a new daughter died. He created a daughter. The daughter's dead. 8 years later, he went and got a new daughter.
Okay. I was even more off.
But it was Raylan's house that burned down.
The first time I saw this movie, I didn't even clock the 8 years later.
Yeah.
And then we meet, the blind man. He's raising a daughter. The fucking dog is still there. I thought this was the daughter that died. And the whole movie was a fucking prequel.
Oh my God.
When she goes off in that car with Hernandez, I was like, oh my God, they're going to get run down by that girl.
That's unbelievable. At one point, do you realize you're wrong?
Once she survives, I guess.
But
But
at the end of the movie, when he dies,
yeah,
like,
kind of.
This happens after the movie.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
unbelievable.
Yeah, it was only my second time seeing it. I feel like I got it way more this time.
That's giant.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, he's raising this kid named Phoenix.
Phoenix.
I'm like, fucking, part of me wants to make fun of the name, but I have this old friend named Casey. He named his daughter Phoenix, and he's probably not listening, but maybe he is.
I worked at Domino's with two people who got married. I don't know if they ever actually got married, but they had a baby and they named the baby Phoenix. Man, and I had to pretend like that's such a cool name, guys.
Name,
that's awesome. I love that.
Dude, I just watched that Amanda Knox series on Hulu. Oh, wow. And do you know that Amanda Knox has a daughter named Eureka?
No.
That's a fucking terrible name.
Is that any worse than like Apple and stuff?
I think it's on the same level.
What does Eureka mean? feel like it means
It's
something negative.
no, it's like what you say if you're like an inventor or a scientist and you like figure
Oh, I've
something
got
out.
it.
Yeah,
Eureka.
eureka.
Oh, that's fine. I thought it was like SOS, like warning, we have an emergency. Eureka.
No.
Opposite of that, something very good has happened.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's almost like what does the doc say in Back to the Future?
1.21 gigawatts.
All right. Yeah, it's like naming your kid 1.21 gigawatts. Anyway, so he's raising her sort of in solitude. He's
Mm-hmm.
sending her out to get chased by his dog, weird shit. And
He's training
then
her.
yeah, but he sends her into town sometimes with this other.
Well, it seemed like it was kind of the first time. She's like, you have to start sending her out or else she's gonna
No,
hate
no, no,
you.
no. She said like it's been a while.
Ah,
Yeah, yeah.
but he's
And
very protective of her. Makes sense. He stole her from
yeah,
somebody.
I liked this character. I thought
Learned.
she should have survived more of the
I
movie.
was sad when she
Yeah,
died.
I was really bummed when Hernandez got killed.
She's in like 2 scenes and dies so quick.
Yeah, and she's good. And
Who is she?
the scene in the car is really good.
Mhm.
Um, and yeah, so she takes the kid to
Fire
like
Country.
oh, she's on that.
Yeah, 52 ups.
God damn, I gotta watch Fire Country. It's got
You
my
really
boy
should.
Max Terriot.
And it had your girl. But now she does her own show.
Who?
Deadpool's wife.
Morena Baccarin?
Yeah.
She was in Fire Country?
Yeah, I think so. But then she had a spin-off. Now she has her own show.
I don't think you're right about any of those.
No?
No.
She does something like that. I see her in commercials all the time with that guy. Yeah, she was in
What?
2 episodes of Fire Country.
2 episodes.
And then but it was a spin, it was a backdoor pilot for
backdoor pilot?
Sheriff Country.
Sheriff
I
Country.
nailed
What
that.
the
I was
fuck
totally
is
right about
Sheriff
all that.
Country?
It's a new show coming out.
Is that's really coming out?
She's in 20 upcoming 20 episodes.
We backdoor piloted fucking Fire Country.
You're welcome for telling you that.
I honestly appreciate it.
Yeah, so stay tuned.
I will.
I always see her in her cop uniform. I'm like, it's so weird seeing you go from that Serenity, your outfits in that to now you're in a cop uniform.
And her husband in real life, he played a cop, Commissioner Gordon.
Which one?
You know, she's married to fucking Ryan from the OC.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would have been the last one I would guess. Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah. He played Commissioner Gordon on
J.K.
Gotham.
Simmons, who's she married to? Was he Commissioner
J.K.
Gordon?
Simmons.
In like the Justice League? I thought he was Commissioner Gordon in the Justice League.
I don't believe so.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he was.
Maybe you're right. Maybe this might be a Fire Country situation. I'm just fucking talking out of my ass.
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
All right. So turns out
I like, by the way, when she barely cuts his hair. She's like barely cut. It was like the least efficient haircut of all time.
She's like, I did an amazing job.
I gave you a killer haircut.
Well, he doesn't know. He's blind.
That's actually funny. But I was wondering, like, does she give him haircuts like that every day? Does she just give him like a little tiny trim?
Little trim, yeah. You
So
always
weird.
have a problem with hair cutting in movies.
Do I? Oh, the Bourne?
Yeah, remember Bourne Identity? You complained about that.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Maybe you're onto something there.
So wait. It turns out that this girl Phoenix, her real name's Tara. She was born to a husband and wife. Raylan and his lady. I don't remember her name. But they ran a meth lab together out of their house, and there was a meth lab explosion.
Yep.
And in the explosion, the blind man was able to take the daughter, all right, and raise her as his own. All right. And it's like we thought the mom was dead, but she's not. And we thought the dad was dead, but he's in prison. All right.
I still thought that was going to be like a fake mom. I still didn't buy it. That was the real mom.
I know. How is she still alive? My insides are all burnt.
Yeah, I need a new. My heart's dying from the explosion. I need a new heart. It made no sense.
It was like
so dumb.
I thought it was very Saw 3.
A little bit.
Yeah,
but he's dying of cancer.
Yeah, I
Hers
know,
is like, oh, we had an explosion and my heart's giving out months later. Yeah, eight
but they
years later, actually.
but they hired a crooked surgeon to do a little
She
surgery.
well, I get what you're saying, but there they don't hire a crooked surgeon. They kidnap a real professional surgeon.
Oh
They
yeah,
just
I
straight up
guess.
kidnap her from work. And
Yeah,
they're like, you better do this or we'll kill
it's
you and
got a
your
little
husband.
saw in its DNA.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like this movie should be called Unsaw because he's blind.
I like it.
Yeah.
Maybe the next one.
Um.
No one would go though.
Yeah, we wouldn't know what it was. I'll tell you. So the dad, Raylan, he's played by '90s indie film star Brendan Sexton III.
Whoa.
I'm a big fan of this guy. He
Okay.
he uh he starred in Morgan J. Freeman's oeuvre. There used to be an indie filmmaker named Morgan J. Freeman.
Yeah, I've heard
Just
the name.
pop the J in there. Hurricane Streets was his first film. Desert Blue was his second film, and this dude stars in both of them. They're great movies. Check them out, gang.
He's in the upcoming Shelby Oaks. You know anything
Yeah,
about that?
no, just that it's a horror movie that's upcoming, and
You don't know
but
who directed it.
no, do you?
YouTube movie critic Chris
Uh,
Stuckman.
who's that?
You know who Chris Stuckman is? He was like one of the early people I ever knew that was like a movie critic on YouTube, like him and Jeremy Johns. He did movie reviews. Anytime a movie would come out, he would review it, and he always talked about like, I'm starting to make a movie, and I was like, really? Are you really actually gonna make a movie? Like a lot of people are like think they're gonna make a movie, and now it's done. Freaking, it's coming out like next month or something.
Well, I saw Shane Dawson's movie, and I hope it's better than that.
I hope so too. I haven't seen that. Oh no, you okay?
That was a rough sneeze. All right. Um. Anyway, check out those Morgan J. Freeman movies, and also he's the bully in fucking Welcome to the Dollhouse, Todd Solondz's film.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of shit back then. Um. But here he is. He's a dad. I think if anything, his shit is he's like too good an actor. Like it's he comes across really real to me and everything. And I think this movie could have used a hammier
He
presence.
he's uh he's the Sasha Lane
Yeah,
of men. I don't
yeah.
know.
You mean in Twisters?
Yeah, in Twister she showed up and I was like, who the hell is this person?
She
This
played
doesn't
it
feel
too
right.
real.
And
Yeah.
yeah, she didn't play it right. She was playing it like she's an American Honey again.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's cool. But she what was she? Oh, pipeline. That pipeline. She
Yeah,
was
how
good
to blow
there.
up a
She
yeah.
worked
Well,
there.
well, that was like it was very American honey coded, so she kind of
I
is
thought it was a
doing the same
documentary,
thing. No, yeah.
so it makes sense she'd be there.
Mhm. Um, all right. And then there's the mom who's in a wheelchair, and it's like they need a heart from the girl.
Mm.
You think like he's taking the girl back because it's like, this is my daughter. I've been in prison for 8 years. Give me my fucking daughter back.
Yeah, it's time for me to love her.
Yeah. But no,
Nope.
he just wants to use her for her organ.
That's right, because we need to keep the wife alive because the wife is our main meth cook, basically.
Right.
So we need her alive to keep the business going.
Yeah. She cooks, she makes them blue rocks.
Yeah, she's just like Walter White. Who do
Yeah,
you think's
that's what I
better,
was
this
gonna
wife or
present.
Walter White? Who's better at cooking meth?
Well, I got the sense that Walter White was probably the all-time greatest meth cook.
I agree with you, but remember that part in season 4, season 5, where Gus Fring, they're like under the laundromat, and Gus Fring has that guy watching them, and that guy had secretly been learning the formula. There's like the
Mhm.
part where Walter's tied up, and the guy walks over and just starts cooking the meth, and you're like, whoa, that guy had secretly been watching Walter the whole time.
But I think that's the thing. Like, what nobody else
He had
could
the
have come up
recipe,
with that formula.
right? He had the recipe, but once you learn it, if you just get it out of him, you can sort of replicate it.
Well, Gus Fring was smart. He figured that out.
But it's like the Krabby Patty formula. You got to get it.
Ugh.
Plankton the whole time is trying to get the Krabby Patty formula. Sorry.
That was a SpongeBob reference.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You told me not to reference 13 Reasons Why. You didn't say anything about SpongeBob. So we get Phoenix. We're like, hey, your name's Tara. and she
Yeah.
becomes Tara. We light the house on fire, and but he can't let the dog die, so he has to go. There's like a bad dog. The bad guys have a dog, and they set it loose, and it's gonna like bark.
Well, here's the thing. We're setting up that these bad guys, they're worse than the blind guy. They're going to make the blind guy our hero.
Right, right. Terminator 2.
It's a whole redemption arc situation. Yeah, it is like Terminator 2.
Yeah.
And so the way we know that they're worse is the blind guy's got a dog that he loves. And they kill the dog. That's a dirtbag move.
That.
And then they have a dog. They send it into the house after the blind guy.
He adopts it.
And then they're setting the house on fire. And one of his dudes is like, wait, shouldn't you go in and get your dog? And he's like, he's dead. He's like, what if he's not dead? He goes like, what? It's whatever. It's just a dog. But I'm just saying, he's willing to let his own dog die.
Right.
That means the blind guy, no matter how much cum was put on those turkey basters, is a better person than this meth head.
Right. Well, it depends what you value. There might be people out there who are like, it doesn't matter what the dog stance. I still think the old man is worse. People might.
Well, I think they're both terrible. Listen, I sort of am on board with that side. Like the old man is a piece of shit, but once you find out that the parents,
old man might be better.
This guy sucks, dude. But it's not until the thing with the heart where they're like, "We're gonna put you under, little girl."
They kept their little girl in a meth lab house growing up.
Yeah, but it was in the basement. You don't know. She might have just been upstairs watching cartoons.
There's an explosion.
They were providing for her with meth.
Get a storage locker. Cook your meth in a storage locker.
What? A storage locker? You need
get an RV. Go drive out in the desert like Walter White.
No.
Don't cook it with your little baby in
there. There's no desert. It's Detroit.
Go to Canada.
Go to Canada.
There's got to be a desert in Canada. Drive up to Canada.
There's no desert in Canada's a forest country.
Cook it in the forest.
Hmm.
Imagine an explosion in the
forest fire.
Yeah. Okay.
It'd be like the lost bus up in this piece.
I don't know a solution. Maybe don't have kids.
I think that's really the move. If you're like prioritizing meth, then don't have kids.
Yeah, I should have stopped there.
All right. Anyway, they want their kid's heart. That makes them bad to me. And so I'm happy that the blind guy is coming after her. But I'm like, this kid's got no win. Like, she's going to end up with them or a blind guy that fucking stole her.
But she doesn't get a win there. Everyone ends up dead.
Well,
she gets out alive.
He's not dead. They set up a third one.
How?
You didn't watch through the credits?
What happened?
You know the fucking dog?
Yeah. Wait, his dog? There. Okay, yeah. I guess the other one's dead.
Yeah, the other one's dead. The living dog. He goes and the blind guy's dead body is there, and he licks the hand of the blind guy, and it twitches a little bit. Ooh. He's alive.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, he only got like stabbed and then passed out or something. It wasn't that bad.
He's fine, man. He's taken worse in the desert.
All right, so the third one. Yeah, I didn't watch in the credits.
But... Yeah. But she ends up, I like that she ends up in that little house at the end. Like it's so funny. Like she's got such a shitty life that early on in the movie, she like plays with these kids from like a fucking orphanage in a park. Right. And she's like, that's the dream for her. Like, I wish I was in an orphanage.
That's sad.
Yeah, it's a bummer. And then so she sidles up to the orphanage at the end of the movie, and they're like, yeah, fucking come. And it's the kids who she was playing with earlier in the movie, but I guess they never got her name. And they're like, what's your name? And you think she's gonna say Tara, but no, she's prioritizing her blind rapist father. And so what are you gonna pick though? Phoenix.
Did she said a new name?
I think just a new name. Yeah, new start.
Ray what? Skywalker.
Ray. Oh God.
They didn't ask her last name. That's the weirdest part about that moment. Yeah. Is that they're like, and she's like Ray, and they're like, you don't have a last name? Like, why are you questioning her about her last? If I met somebody, I would never be like, what's your name? Dylan. Dylan what? You don't have a fucking last name, motherfucker? Like you
Yeah,
would never do that. You'd be like, oh, okay. Hi, Dylan.
that they should do that in this movie. Be like, what's your name? Phoenix.
You don't have a
Phoenix.
fucking
What's
last
what's your
name?
last name? Blind guy.
Phoenix blind guy.
Phoenix blind guy.
Yeah. Phoenix man. He's credited as the blind man. So I guess his last name is Man.
How do you feel about the redemption arc? Because that was the big takeaway when I first saw this movie. I thought this was like a really bold sequel. It's doing a lot of crazy shit. It's not what you expect from a sequel from the first movie.
Right.
But the craziest thing is the redemption arc. And
It doesn't work for me.
there were rumors that it was like a studio note. They wanted him to be heroic. And I'm like, how do you make him heroic after what he did in the first movie? It doesn't really work for me, but it kind of does.
I want him to kill the bad guys.
Yeah, that's the thing. They succeeded in making me hate them more than him.
Right. But I'm glad she got away at the end. I didn't want him to be her
Damn.
guardian. Like they
Yeah,
handled it well, I think.
absolutely. Yeah,
So I would say success.
agreed. What do you give this one?
3.
I give it a 3 also. And there I feel like a lot of people I follow on Letterbox gave it 2s, and I
Really?
could see it. I could see it. If you gave this a 2, that's justifiable.
What's the length?
It's 98 minutes or something.
Okay.
But I still
Longer than the
liked it.
first.
I think Don't Breathe 2 ain't bad.
I would watch it again. Like if I had to watch it again before the end of the year, I would be like, all right, fine.
Yeah.
I'd be cool with that.
How about when that dude gets his mouth pasted shut?
That was fun. And they had to cut it open. There were actually some really fun moments where he's like laying in the water and they walk and he feels the water. Like he feels 3 ripples hit his hand. And he's like, I know there are 3 people. Bang, 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 kills them. And there's like the one other guy who like decides to help. I feel like that guy disappeared from the movie though. He's like, I'll
Which
help you.
guy?
There's like one guy decides to help him. Like, I don't agree with the bad guys. I'll
I
help you
think he
out.
died.
Oh, he died.
Yeah.
That sucked because he was kind of nice.
Yeah, I know who you mean.
But there was some cool part. And then he puts like the a whistle or something around the dog's or like keys around the dog's neck so he can hear it jingling around. Um, that was all very fun. Yeah. There's some
Yeah,
inventive things you can do with this franchise that they could
it's
keep
true.
exploring.
They've been making Daredevil comics since like 1963. There's a lot
Mm,
you could do with a blind protagonist.
that's true. He's also like he can hear better because is that a real thing? If you're
No,
is that a superhero thing?
it's a real thing, but he has like super.
Sonar.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay, fine. That's a fun comic book thing though.
yeah.
I
Who's
guess
your MVP? Blind Man?
uh yeah,
All
Raylan
right.
was good.
I'm gonna
The little girl was
toss.
good.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna toss out there. I think the little girl is really good. And I feel like you get invested in this movie and you're invested when the blind man isn't on screen. And I
Definitely.
think it's 100% due to this little girl.
I
I
agree.
think she's a compelling actress. And I don't really think she's done much since this. I saw her in a couple TV shows, but
She was
it
in
was
One
like a,
Graze,
yeah. I remember her on Grays, but it was like around this time.
One Orville,
Yeah.
Two Z Nations.
Yeah, but I mean, it was all around this time. Like
Yeah,
she doesn't have any credits since
they live in the gray.
2022. Yeah, and I don't know. I
Maybe
maybe
she's going through a weird, like, ugly phase.
she
She's like
could be
really
going
ugly
through a
right
weird
now.
ugly phase. Yeah, or she's focused on school. Maybe she's like fucking Mara Wilson. She'll turn up again after college or something.
Who is that?
Matilda.
Oh,
Um,
that's cool.
but yeah, I really like Phoenix slash Tara.
Hmm. Her name is Madeline Grace. Any relation to McKenna Grace? Another M Grace out there.
Good question,
Could
man.
be. It doesn't look
Yeah.
like her.
But yeah, I'm gonna give her my MVP.
Okay, I like that pick.
Yeah.
Do you
Who's
know
your
McKenna Grace is dating the guy from live action How to Train Your Dragon from the Black Phone?
Oh God,
He's
I
dating that
don't.
kid.
I don't even want to think about her dating. She's still a
Well,
fucking child to me.
they're dating, having a nice
McKenna
time.
Grace.
Although I think they both just turned 18, so
Yeah, maybe she could do a song for the Black Phone too.
don't get me excited.
No,
Is that what we're doing next week now? Now that you brought that up,
actually, I don't know what we're doing next week,
I
Logan.
don't
So
either.
why don't you reach into your cauldron of slime and tell me what's coming up next? Ooh, it's bubbly.
All right, it is Unfriended.
Unfriended. I love Unfriended. All right.
I was close to
Uh,
doing See No Evil, but I choose Unfriended instead.
we'll do See No Evil
See No
another
Evil is kind of
time.
this movie. It's kind of Don't Breathe. It's like he can't see and he's trying to find people that have broken into his apartment complex.
Hmm.
Same
All
thing,
right. Same thing.
but
All
with
right. So
Kane.
this is
But we're not doing that.
Kane. Shout out to Kane. This is it's not found footage. It's screen horror, isn't it?
Yeah, what do you call that?
I think you call screen horror.
They're not
Yeah.
always horror though. We did this isn't our first Screen franchise. We
No, it
did
is
the other one.
Searching. I
Yeah,
think they're
Searching and
produced
Missing.
by the same dude.
Wow.
Yeah, Timur Beckman Betov. He's the king of screen movies. All right. He produced both Searching and Unfriended. And he directed a movie called Profile that I've never seen. That's a screen movie.
Ooh. There've been
Yeah,
others though, like three others. Can't think of
yeah,
them.
probably. Anyway, that's what we're doing next week. Unfriended, which is from when, like
2014.
2018. Oh,
What?
2014. Holy
The
shit.
first one was 2014.
Yeah,
Second one
directed
2018.
by a a Russian guy. And then the sequel,
Dark Web.
Unfriended Dark Web, which I saw in theaters,
Whoa.
directed by Steven Susko from the year 2018. All right, lot of crazy shit going on in these movies. And I'll tell you
It's
all
true.
about my first experience watching Unfriended next week when I got really scared.
Were you on your laptop watching it?
I was.
Ooh.
I
It's
was
probably cool in a
I,
movie theater though. It's probably
I
better.
was in a girl I was dating. She had to go to work, and I was in her house, and so it was like an unfamiliar place. And I was watching on my own laptop, and it was
So
like
it's
on
more
a.
it's daytime.
And I no, it was nighttime, and
Oh.
I watched it. She worked at a restaurant, and I watched it at a on like an illegal site too. So it was like I don't know, it
You
spooked
might
me,
get busted.
man.
The cops could come in at any moment.
Yeah, I didn't like it. Well, I loved it. But anyway, Unfriended and Unfriended Dark Web next week on the franchise. In the meantime, patreon.com/franchise. We should be doing a Hubie Halloween commentary this week, I hope.
Is that this week?
Try to get it on Thursday if you can, Logan.
Well, here's the thing. Like, we could save it. Like next week, we could do Ham watching here, and we could save it for the next week and still get it before Halloween.
Oh, okay. Then
We could
let's do
save it
that.
2 weeks from now.
All right.
But are we
Then
doing anything Wednesday? I guess we can talk about it
no,
afterwards.
this is my first full week at work.
That's
Let's
fine.
just yeah. So we'll have Survivor and I'll give you an amazing race update. That'll be on Friday, and
We did just cover the Taylor Swift. If you guys didn't know, it just came out with a new album, Life of a Showgirl. And
yeah,
Daniel and I talked all about it and ranked all the songs and everything.
yeah.
Ranked
It's a
all her albums.
brand new episode of He Swift about the life of a showgirl. And we've got a Hey I'm Watching Here up where I'm talking about Alien Earth and some other shit.
One
Private
battle after
practice.
another.
One battle. Yeah, we talked extensively
In
about
the description, how about I titled it one HIWH after another? That's pretty clever, right?
that's good. Hey, I'm watching here.
Hey, I'm watching here. One hey, I'm
Yeah,
watching here
yeah.
after another.
Great.
Yep. Get the
Great.
people excited.
Get them pumped. All right. So that's next week on the show, Unfriended. In the meantime, watch out. There's cobwebs out. Don't step through those.
Oh, I hate that. That's the worst,
Yeah,
honestly.
there's probably gravestones on people's lawns. They're mostly going to be
fake, though.
fake. They're mostly fake.
You encounter some real ones?
And you don't know.
You don't know, but you have to
it's the
assume it's
perfect
fake.
cover.
But you have to assume it's fake.
You got to assume it's fake, but and
You might
Start
see
getting
like
your
a picture of someone in someone's house trying to escape. You ever see those? Like,
no.
oh, it's like a cutout you can put inside your house that
Oh
makes it look
yeah,
like
I
someone's
have seen
scared.
that. Yeah,
But you better like really study it because it might be a real person.
that's true.
You better
This
make
is
sure
a
they're
dangerous time of year.
yeah, people can get away with stuff because you think
Hmm.
it's Halloween. But
Yeah.
really it's like a perfect time to pull some stuff and get away with it.
All right. And hey, let us know in the comments who you're dressing as
Please.
for Halloween. I'm doing the same costume I do every year, Logan.
What's that?
Hawk to a girl.
But you've only just started recently.
No, I've been doing it for 20 years.
What was the last Halloween you dressed up as?
I'll tell you, I actually know this. I haven't dressed
I hope
up for
so.
Halloween in fucking ever. Actually, last year I bunged together a costume for because at work they wanted you to dress up, so I put together an Orange Cassidy costume. He's a wrestler.
Yeah.
But the last time I actually like went all out was when I was 17 years old. I dressed as Morrissey.
Morrissey. Is that a band?
Yeah, the dude from the Smiths.
Oh, okay. You didn't tell me to listen to any Smiths.
Well, you were asking for perfect albums. They're more of a singles band.
I didn't say perfect. I said the best. What are the best albums?
Well,
They don't
I
have any
gave
of the
you
great
what
ones.
if you want to listen to one, listen to The Queen is Dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um. All right. I guess that's it. I don't have anything else to say. Do you?
Nope. Avoid cobwebs. Watch out for slime, and don't get too spooked.
And don't breathe.